Been a minute. It's been a long minute, actually. I really don't know how to start this thing. Should I just kind of go like, I'm back?
The Honestly Lazy Podcast.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Stick. Come back at you with another episode of the Honestly Lazy Podcast. I know it's been a while. I think it's been about 3 years since I last said that, but better late than never to say that I am back, kind of. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this podcast, but I am in this episode right now just to kind of talk about a few things, but to kind of start things off with just a great big shout out to a buddy of mine who's just been on the grind of making content throughout all the years of making content. He's never stopped. He's done quite a few ventures and has finally, I think he's finally figured out where he wants to go with this content. And, you know, I'm just here to start everything off, and he's kind of inspired me to kind of get this show back going. I just gotta say big shout out to you, my boy, Quinn Marr. Quinn is on the goal right now to hit 1,000 subscribers. Last time I checked, he was 48 away from hitting that goal, but he just uploaded a new episode of his show, The Quinn Marr Show, and maybe he gained a couple more subs from that, and he's even closer. But if you're a fan of me, then you should go subscribe to him. He's been on the podcast twice now, and I feel like both times he was a different personality. The first time is when he was doing Guys Being Dudes, and he was just all about drinking beers and partying and shit like that. You know, young 20s. We were both in our young 20s, and we were both fucking giving her at that point. And second time, he was doing the prank videos, I think, from what I remember. But he was always either when Guys Being Dudes ended, he didn't. He hopped right on to the next thing. And then the prank videos, he kind of stopped. I don't know why he took them down, Quinn. I don't know why he took those down, because you were getting great views on that. It just helped your view count at least. But he went from prank videos, and now he's living his dream of interviewing all the people who kind of helped him with his the people who helped him with or not helped him, the people who he watched growing up as a kid, all the voice actors, all the he interviewed voice actors. He interviewed his latest episode. He interviewed that viral video. Oh my god, choose. I should actually watch that one. I still haven't checked that one out. I'm sorry, Quinn, I've been busy. And voice actors, he interviewed the girl from the Big Comfy Couch, which, I mean, if you were Canadian, all of us watched that show growing up. I'm just waiting for him to interview the original Blues Clues host. I forget what his name was, Steve, I think, or something like that. I'll definitely be checking that one out if he gets him. Quinn, I'm holding you to that. Get that guy on there. That'd be fucking bad. Or maybe he already has. I really don't know. But start everything off, I just want to say shout out to Quinn. He has goals for content creating that I actually do not really have anymore. I think the biggest reason why I took the step back from content creating, I think what I've realized turning 30, I know I made a podcast episode where I said once I turn 30, if I'm not making a living off this, I'm done making content, which I guess I'm 30, so big fucking lie there. I think one thing that I've actually learned throughout the years is when it comes to content creating, I just gotta keep having fun, or I shut down. And Honestly Lazy, at the time, 3 years ago, by the end of it, I wouldn't even say I was burnt out, but it was really not fun for me to do anymore. And when you really have to start digging, and you really have to like become something you're not, or you're really just grinding and you're just not getting the results you want, it beats the shit out of you. And throughout all my years of making content, I really cared about my view count, which every content creator is always about that. And even I'm sure now, once I upload this one, I'll be like checking the view counts and shit. But what I've kind of realized throughout my years of making content and just being me and being the person I am, one of the things I've realized is that I can't once I stop having fun making the videos or something like that, I just stop. And I think the big thing is with content creating with me that I've kind of realized throughout the years is that, like, in my early 20s when I first started BoyStick and when I was doing the commentary and shit like that, all I cared about was the view count. And doing the grind like that, where you care about the view count, I mean, first of all, like, you do gotta start somewhere. But my unrealistic mindset really made things hard for me to do content. So, like, what I mean by that is I was at a point where I was laid off when I really got hardcore into making BoyStick videos. The fucking, like, all those commentary videos way back. I got laid off and I just focused on making content. And it was fun and I really did like doing it. But at the same time, it was amazing how quick it kind of just turned into something that wasn't fun anymore. And I mean, it turned into one of those things where, like, it took me 8 hours. So I remember one video took me 8 hours to edit because there was a bunch of retakes I had to do, and there was a bunch of bullshit. And I was running on my piece of shit Mac that's like over here somewhere now that I spilled beer on and fried it. And I put a lot of work into making a few videos, and you'd put them up on YouTube. I'd share them on Reddit to committees and stuff, to groups, and it just beat you the fuck down when you'd sit there and you, like, put all this effort into this video and then you get like fucking 10 views on it because you used the wrong hashtag or something like that. And that was like a big reason why I really was giving up on content. Same with Honestly Lazy. At the end of Honestly Lazy, I was getting subs, but not. I wanted to grow faster than I was, but I'm impatient. My view count was shit, and I was like, why am I fucking working 4 days a week doing each segment just to put it up, and no one's like, it's not getting the view count I want, shit like that. So I kind of got burnt out, and then I was just kind of like, fuck it. And the one thing I always do and I do this a lot with content. The one thing I always do is I say I'm just going to take a week off. I'm just going to take a week off, and then I'll come back and I'll give her another shot. I'm just going to take 1 week off, and that 1 week turns into fucking 3 years. And throughout those 3 years, a few people were hounding me. Shout out to Nathan. Nathan and his dad to this day hound me. When's the next Honestly Lazy coming out? You need to bring another episode out. You need to fucking... We want it. We want it. We want it. So Nathan, it's coming back for you. I told you when we were drinking at a bar. I told you that it was coming back, maybe. So here we are. We're back. We're back, baby. For how long, I don't know. So, like, just be happy it's back for right now, and it'll disappear. And then when I turn 40 in fucking 10 years, it'll come back again, you know. But for right now, just enjoy it. We're here. We're making the content. You're enjoying it, I hope. And yeah, I kind of lost my track of thought. But we are back. And I think the biggest thing that will keep this podcast around this time is I have officially... First of all, I don't care to be famous anymore. I don't want to do content full time. What I've realized throughout my years is if all I had to do was make content and that was my full-time job, I'd probably be dead by now. I'd probably drink myself to fucking death because I'd be bored. Or, like... something. I realized in my life I need the structure of a 9-to-5 job. I need to go to work. I need to work my 8 hours and I can come home and chill. I do not want to be these content creators, like, especially now. Content creators have changed so much since, like, I was trying to be a fucking full-time content creator. Like, the big thing right now is IRL streamers, and, like, holy fuck, those guys are crazy. Like, they get John Cena and fucking, like, Rampage Jackson. Like, Rampage Jackson is doing streaming now. Fuck it. Like, I'm never gonna make it. I'm a fucking nobody. And I'm happy to be nobody. I can walk my dog down the street without a camera guy trying to get pictures of me picking up my dog's shit. You know, I can go to Canada's Wonderland and no one will bug me for a picture and shit. You know, what I've learned, I got married a month ago. I got the ring to show it. I got married a fucking month ago. And being the center of attention for that was enough for me to be like, holy shit, for one afternoon, I don't want this, man. I don't like being center of attention. So I'm sure you're sitting there. Why are you doing videos? Why are you making a podcast? Because I just like I like talking. You know, you don't even need to look at the ugly mug. That's a good thing. Oh, great. My camera's going to fucking die. Oh, honestly, lazy. That's the way shit works. The camera fucking died. Oh my God. That was, what can you do? Anyways, getting back to the subject. So why am I, like, you don't have to look at me and, you know, like, the good thing about it, I just want to make content again. I don't care about the view count. I don't care about the subscribers. I just like doing this shit. So, like, I think the Honestly Lazy podcast will stick around more this time just because I don't care. I just want to do this. Upload it, go on with my day. They're like, maybe post a reel on Instagram at the Honestly Lazy show or Honestly Lazy fucking page and shit. But my mindset has totally changed. I'm only doing this shit for fun. I don't care about the views. I don't care about any of that. I just want to fucking talk. Now, view counts are great and it'd be sick to get some, but like if I somehow got viral or like went famous like fucking Joe Rogan or Logan Paul famous or something, I would just disappear in the background because I like my 9-to-5 structured job. And if I didn't have a 9-to-5 structured job, I would be a full-blown drunk. And we don't need that. We don't need me on TMZ fucking throwing fucking people's cameras or jumping off stupid shit just because I need your approval. I don't need that. You know, I don't need to embarrass my family, so I'm just going to stay the way I am because I'm happy right now. Everything's worked out. All right? A lot has changed in the past 3 years. I'm fat. I'm fatter now. I think the dog was here. I don't know. I did do a few videos for the BoyStick channel, but those were little commentary channels, and I knew I wasn't going anywhere with them. I just kind of uploaded because I was like, it's something to talk about quick. Like, I forgot what they were even about, but it was just dumb shit, and I was just like, fuck it, let's just make a video. And those videos were actually the laziest ones I've ever made. Like, these weren't 8-hour edits like the old videos were. Like, these were just like 10 minutes, filmed it, edited it, uploaded it. And they got more views than the ones I took 8 hours to fucking make. So, life is, the world is tough and life is mean. I fucked that up. But whatever. We're here. Honestly Lazy, baby. I actually have been making videos, though, on another channel. On my musical channel. My music. I do write songs, and we'll be talking about later on the episode a little side project I'm going to be doing on this channel with the music. But yeah, I've been writing. I've been really having fun writing songs, and I've been posting them to YouTube because some Ottawa dick told me I should, even though I can't sing. I can't sing, so heads up for that, but. Yeah. But yeah, we're back. Content's coming. Don't know how much, and I will probably go on hiatus once I get bored again, but for right now, just enjoy it. Other thing I do want to talk about, man, because I might as well start this off with this fucking guy, because I talked about him. I think I talked about him a lot. I don't, once I uploaded my videos, I usually didn't look back on especially the content episodes. They were fucking, I hate hearing my own voice. So I really didn't listen to him afterwards. But we are here, and we are going to be talking about the one, the only, the problem child. He's still going by that. I don't know why. But Jake Paul is back in the news, ladies and gentlemen. But this is like, I got to give him respect for this one. Jake Paul is coming out. He was supposed to be fighting Tank Davis. this December. But Tank is in some trouble. You know, he's not the greatest man in the world, and Jake Paul obviously canceled the fight because he didn't want to give this guy any more glips or fame and shit like that. And I figured once this fight got canceled, my guy is just done. He's just gonna go away and do some shit talking on Twitter like he usually does, and then we'll see a fight next year. But nope, Jake Paul pulled through, and he got an actual like this. This is a fight. This has gained my respect for Jake fucking Paul. And Jake Paul has officially announced that he's fighting Anthony Joshua. If you don't know who Anthony Joshua is, he's a tank. And he knocked out Ngannou. A British man, 32 years old, same height, same build as Jake Paul. His biggest challenge to date, I'm pretty sure, I go on Google it real quick, actually, because I don't know too much about him. I watched him get his knockout. I watched him knock out Ngannou. Is champion. I just need to make sure he's a champion or not. So Joshua is a two-time heavyweight world champion. And did he beat Tyson Fury too? Did he beat Tyson? Anthony Joshua can forget about ever fighting Tyson Fury unless he beats Jake Paul. Oh, okay. I thought they fought. So there you go. Now, the last time Jake Paul fought someone that was around his own build and his age and stuff, he lost. Wasn't the best fight, in my opinion, but he lost, and it gave his ego a check, I feel like. And then after that fight, he went and fought fucking Mike Tyson. Don't even get me started on the Mike Tyson fight. When that shit came out, I swear to God, people were messaging me saying, I could be wrong. I could just, my own ego and shit. But I swear to God, people were messaging me like, you need to talk about this Jake Paul fucking fighting Mike Tyson fight. Got home from work. Everything I wanted to say was already said. I'm not doing it. Fuck it. Not my job, not my crop, not my fucking field. But goddamn, what a waste of a night. The fights before it, the chick fight before them, amazing fight. They fucking beat the piss out of each other. Wicked fight. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, terrible fight. Hugging, chewing gloves, and, you know, Jake Paul praising him at the end. It was a fucking terrible fight. And I was so drunk by the time it got to them. Oh, that was the only good part about the night is I got fucking drunk with my brother and my upstairs neighbor, and we had a wicked night. My wife was at Taylor Swift that night, so we had a guys' night and watched the fucking fight. And the worst part about that night is the cameraman did Mike Tyson so wrong, we saw his fucking bare ass. Like his bare ass. I remember like we were sitting there and he starts walking away. I'm like, okay, the guy walking away, and then it's just his fucking bare ass. I was like, dude, what the fuck? You think the camera guy would like zoom in on him or something, or point back to the reporter, and we just see Mike Tyson's bare ass. Like, ugh. And I really didn't like Jake Paul being so cocky afterwards. I didn't like Logan saying, I'll fucking beat the shit out of you, Mike. Like, Mike's 50-something years old. You guys are, Logan, you're the same age as me. And you're fucking built for wrestling. Like, you would probably, I don't think you would really hurt him. But, like, yeah, you'd definitely knock him. He'd probably get rocked, maybe. But those two against the young Mike Tyson, no chance in fucking hell. They would both be in the ground. Getting a good night's sleep, boys, let me tell you. But with this fight, this is going to be his biggest challenge, ladies and gentlemen. I am not joking. This is a fucking terrifying guy. And I got to give Jake the props he deserves. Dana White said on his brother's podcast, The Impulsive, that you two need to start fighting guys your own size. Next thing, and he called out how Tank's 5'0", and Tank can hit harder than Floyd Mayweather, but, you know, Jake will put his weight on him and tire him out and shit like that and probably win the fight. This news gets brought up. Dana White is doing a press conference after the last UFC, and they're like, did you hear Jake Paul's fighting? And he hears it's Joshua, and he's like, ooh, that's a bad idea. But I think we're all going to see what we want to see happen to Jake Paul finally. I want to see the press conferences first. I don't think Jake will get underneath Anthony Joshua's skin or even get in his head. This guy has fought some fucking motherfuckers. And if anything, I want to see if Jake Paul is going to nut up and like not look weak in the when they're doing the face to face, when they're standing off looking at each other and shit. I want to see if he can like almost just like, let's see if he can talk the talk to a guy who's like the real fucking deal. This ain't Nate Diaz. This ain't Ben Askren. This ain't fucking, who else has he fought? Well, I mean, even Mike Tyson, like, he wasn't in his fucking prime at all. But, you know, he's doing it. Jake Paul could have stayed in this career of he's just an influencer boxer and just dominated that. He would have fucking, if he just stayed in that Misfits type shit where he's just fighting YouTubers and shit, I think he would have fucking dominated. But here's the thing with Jake Paul. I hate him. I hate his guts. I don't like his personality and shit. My fuck, what a good businessman though. Like, the shit talking and shit works. He's gotten everything. He's a fucking, like, I swear, him and Logan are probably almost billionaires at this point. And they just know everyone hates us. No matter who we fight, everyone's going to watch us because they think we're going to get knocked out. And then they fucking knock people out. Well, Jake does. Logan does not. Logan's boxing career is fucking trash. But Jake, you know, everyone comes in, they watch it. So, you know, he's a good businessman. I can't deny that. He's a great businessman. Just fuck. All I gotta say to Jake is, man, good luck. Because you're really gonna fucking need it with this guy. Train. You know, do your shit talking, but don't fucking take this guy just because you're Jake Paul. I'm sure you got a bunch of yes men in your ear. Oh, it's going to be your easiest fight. This will not be your easiest fight. This is going to be your hardest fight fucking ever. Unless you're paying him, which I don't think he's going to. Even if you tried, I don't think he'd take it. He'd be like, nah, I'm going to make an example out of you. You know, I think I saw somewhere that Jake Paul said you haters wanted to see a real fight. This is a real fight or something like that. Anthony Joshua said he's pretty much what Anthony Joshua's comments are is just like, I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him severely. And December 19th is when the fight's happening. By the way, I don't know why Jake Paul keeps putting his fights on a Friday. Worst part is I'm on an afternoon shift by the time that fight happens, so I might miss it. Hopefully I get home in time so I can fucking check out, at least watch Jake Paul fight. But it's Jake. Kudos, applause to you. You're finally stepping up your game. I'm excited for the fight, and good luck to you, buddy. And this is just me being real. You're gonna fucking need it. That's one tough motherfucker. That all being said, let's talk about something. I need to tell you about game plans for this channel, for the Spotify, all that shit. So Honestly Lazy will be coming back. But there's going to be the Honestly Lazy podcast, which is what everyone loves and knows. But I figured there's one thing I love is it's the music. I love talking music. I love writing music. I love everything about music. I really feel like I should have done this a long time ago, but I'm just going to try to do it now in my 30. I'm fucking 30 and I'm doing this. You know, if I'm going to do content, I'm going to do whatever fuck I want at this point. My 20s were all about, oh man, I want to be famous. I'm going to do what everyone wants me to do. I should have been a fucking vlogger. Maybe I would have been making millions. Living in LA fucking in a content house. I don't think I would have made it. But with Honestly Lazy. So Honestly Lazy podcast will always be its own thing. Straight up. Great name. Great everything. But I'm going to do a little side series with it. So there's going to be an Honestly Lazy show. Or Honestly Lazy podcast. And now there's going to be a side one called Honestly Lazy Presents The Wannabe Songwriter. And what that series is going to be about is my songwriting side of things. Talking about what it's like being a songwriter, giving you my experiences trying to write music. I don't know if anyone's going to listen to it, but I just want to talk about writing songs and being a songwriter, tell you where my songs came from and shit. Because let's face it, I will never be like on a big podcast. I won't be on Joe Rogan telling people how I wrote songs of mine. So I might as well just do my own thing and tell you guys about my songwriting. I could have just done Honestly Lazy episodes, but I feel like if there was still the old fan base of 78 subscribers, I think that's what I was at, 78. And they saw Honestly Lazy episode, and then it's just talking about music, I think I would let a lot of people down, be like, yeah, he's fucked up. So it's going to be his own thing. Honestly Lazy presents the Wannabe Songwriter. And we're just going to go from there. I don't know what day these episodes are going to come out. I think it's just going to be random at this point whenever I feel like making an episode. But yeah, that's about it. It's weird to be back, especially because this is not the same office. Me and my wife bought a house, so I got a bigger office. She's got a bigger one next door, but I had to deal with this. My beer fridge is on this side now. Remember the beer fridge that was always in the background? I keep looking over here. I can look at myself from my fucking computer. So I gotta look. It's over here now, and I'm drinking different beer now. It's not Bud anymore. I had to switch to the light. Not Bud Light, but just light beer. Getting old. But anyways, happy to be back. I hope you guys will be here to enjoy my journey. And if I lost a lot of you, I don't blame you. 3 years is a long time to wait to see this fucking ugly mug again. Anyways, have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you when I see you. All right, BoyStick, I'm out. Peace.